Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for watching these videos and this series of going chapter by chapter review of Sachi-iro no One Room. This is another review on the 11th chapter, and gosh, man, I'm so excited for this chapter. It was important because you find out some important parts to the story. Hello, Leatherwolf. But it is not as exciting as it starts, if that makes any sense. And I'll explain it right now. After I go by the synopsis, I need to give the synopsis for those who don't know. The small synopsis of this series is essentially you have a girl who was being abused at home physically, was being bullied by her students at school, and then she was sexually harassed by a teacher. Then there's this another black figure that you never know his name. Up to now, you know who this person was. That he started making videos online saying that he was the kidnapper, which in fact she was being kidnapped by this other guy, which we know nothing about, but is treating her like a princess, and now they kind of like each other. At least she likes him a lot. You don't know much about Oni-san, which is really big brother in Japanese, I believe. So you don't know much about him other than he is being kind to her for some reason. So what does this chapter do? The chapter starts with her kind of reminiscing on the fact that she's listening to the news, she's reading articles online about her kidnapping, she's watching videos online about people looking for her, and then there's this one guy, like I mentioned before, that posted a video saying that he was a kidnapper, which he wasn't, and she related him to this other guy that all we knew was it was this guy who was holding her on the shoulders, and that's it. That's all we saw. So I assumed from the beginning he was also probably harassing her sexually. This chapter confirms it. This chapter confirms that this figure is actually the same teacher that she had at school. In this video that he posts, he says, meet me in the same place at the same hour. That's kind of like a scripted message that he gives to her, which she kind of has a flashback when she was in school, and he would tell her the same words. You did great in your test. Meet me in the same place at the same time after class. And, you know, you just, it makes you mad just to read this stuff coming from a professor. I tutor kids during the school year, so I have other tutors that are below me that I supervise, and if I ever knew that this was going on, I would be furious. So this guy is trying to get her, while she's being kidnapped, get her out of the way to just molest her, and that's just wrong. So the chapter build up to this. What is her response? Her response is she wants the happiness that she has with the hero kidnapper. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know if she needs to go and confront him and say, hey, stop putting lies and putting all these bad things in people's minds about my kidnapper, or if she just blow it off. My opinion, just blow it off, Sachi. Don't go out of your way and get yourself captured by this monster. So, and that's how the chapter ends, really. She makes Oni-san pinky promise again that they're gonna get married. He says yes, and that's it. The chapter just builds up to this next chapter, chapter 12, which I'll be reviewing tomorrow. I have not read it. I make sure not to read beyond that, even though I really want to read them. I wait until the next day evening for me to read it. The original kidnapper, like Little Wolf says, does sound like a nice guy. Now, these are my thoughts about the original kidnapper. We don't know his past. All we know is that he can easily change identity. The chapter before, he deleted a lot of government information. He burned IDs, and he said, I'm going to get myself a new name. He can change his identity like that. that's a dangerous person, because if he did something bad with a different identity, well, he just erased it. So there's no proof to it, right? So not knowing so much of a character can be good and bad. Good in a way where, you know, you just kind of hope that it's coming from his kindness of his heart. But in the second hand, you also know that there can be some baggage that he's hiding, and there has to be a reason why he decided to kidnap her. Is it that he noticed that she was being abused and he just wanted to save her, or was there another motive that he had, and he kidnapped her and then changed his mind? So not sure. I mean, I do think the kidnapper is a good guy. Oni-san does sound like a great guy, but I know there's a plot twist to this. So I will be reviewing the next chapter, which is the last current chapter as of right now. And I'll be reviewing it tomorrow evening, guys. So make sure you keep up to this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who supports me. Thank you, Little Wolf, for being in the chat with me here live. And for everyone else who's watching after the live version, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to comment in the section below about this series. Do you guys like this series? I really have enjoyed this series, and I'm kind of bummed out that there's no more chapters to review, but I will be picking another series for you guys pretty soon for me to review. Thank you so much, guys, and like always, don't be strangers.